So is it crazy to think that just by thinking about what you want and focusing on it, that you can attract those things into your life? Now, I think it's fair to say, if most people are honest, if they think about where they are in their life right now, it's because of either things that they have specifically and consciously thought of and then made a concerted effort to follow those things through with actions until they see the results, or it's things that have kind of happened to you. So maybe it's just a circumstance that presented itself to you and then you acted upon it. Maybe you're in the job that you're in because an ex-colleague randomly called you and said, oh, there's a position over here if you want to come for an interview. But I want to give you some real practical, first of all, practical examples of where thinking and then acting upon that can bring a result to you, and then we'll look at the slightly more esoteric, theory. So I think it's fair to say when most people want to attract things into their life, it's generally around the three main areas. So they either want better health, they want more wealth, or they want better relationships, whether that's with your family or with a partner or what have you. So let's tackle wealth first of all. So many of our actions are based on our preconceptions about things. Let's say, for example, you think that the lottery is a scam, it's something that's staged, real people don't win the lottery, it's just designed to make people buy tickets. Well, if that's your perception of the lottery, then of course you're not going to buy a ticket, thus giving you zero chance of winning the lottery. Now, I'm not necessarily saying that playing the lottery is a good way to make money, but just to give you a hard example. Let's say you've been told that you need to improve your health, or you need to get fit, or maybe lose some weight, and you read about this particular diet that everyone's talking about in a magazine or online. But again, you think, well, diets are a scam or they don't really work. You're obviously not going to put in the effort required to see those results and really see it through. If it's relationships, and let's say, I don't know, you want a relationship with a man, and your perception of men is they're all assholes, they're all cheaters. Well, again, you're probably not going to make the effort. You're not going to put yourself out there. You're not going to go to places where you could meet guys or even approach them. So this is again another classic example where your perception and your lack of action is therefore, you're not going to get the results that you want. Now, looking at the more esoteric, I suppose, version, and that is by thinking of things and getting a certain feeling about those things. You can't just do it with your brain, you have to do it with your heart as well, and I'll cover that in more detail in another video. But this theory that just by thinking of stuff, does that somehow draw it towards you? Does it bring it into your life? Now, I personally do believe that, but the real question is, does it matter whether it's because of positive thinking and therefore you took the actions that brought those things into your life, or is it really just this force that we can't necessarily see that magically brings it into your life instead? I would say again, does it actually really matter as long as you get the result that you want? But the thing I always say to people is, as crazy as it sounds, if you can't disprove it, then at least be open to the idea that it's possible. And if you take nothing else from this video, that is the one thing that I really want you to take away with you. Now, what I would also love to hear from you in the comments is if you've got any stories where, or anybody that you know who has really set themselves a goal and they've really thought about it and they've got at it 150% until they've achieved it. I would love to hear that. Because it's always inspiring to hear other people's stories as well. So that's it for today. It's a short one. Please like this video, it would help me out a lot, and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell, do the funky chicken. The list is getting longer and longer, what you have to ask people to do on YouTube. But anyway, I'll look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. So take care, and till next time.